Lean thinking has evolved over the past 200 years with contributions from several innovative leaders like Takeshi and Kichiro Toyota, Henry Ford, Frederick Taylor, Eli Whitney, and more. However, the man credited with synthesizing all these ideas into a single, comprehensive system is Taичи Ono. Ono worked his way up the ranks, first at the Toyota Automatic Loom Company, the textile company the Toyota family had established. Later, toward the end of the Second World War, Ono was transferred to the part of the organization that would eventually become the Toyota Motor Corporation. There, he started as a production engineer and began to analyze waste immediately. Kichiro Toyota had challenged every Toyota employee to help catch up to Detroit in 3 years or else risk losing the Japanese automobile industry altogether. Ono was bound and determined to complete this task, and so his journey began. Inspired after visiting an American supermarket in 1956, Ono created a one-piece flow production line complete with a Kanban pull system. These techniques expanded upon the just-in-time ideas introduced by Kichiro Toyota and allowed the automobile maker to eventually greatly reduce its inventory and get rid of its warehouses altogether. During his tenure at Toyota, Ono also identified several different kinds of waste, which have since been assembled into a formal list called the 7 Wastes of Production. Using these parameters, Ono waged a war of waste elimination within the system he crafted. An intimidating leader who was feared and respected throughout Toyota Motor Corporation, Ono would often give employees a goal without instruction on how to accomplish it. He expected them to use their creative problem-solving skills to meet his directives, thereby increasing their ability to think for themselves. Once he walked into a warehouse and told the manager to get rid of it. He told the manager he would return in 1 year and he wanted the entire place clear of inventory, one of the 7 wastes, and every employee retrained as a machinist. When he returned 1 year later, he found the warehouse transformed as he had demanded. Ono had to be strict. Material shortages and devastation from World War II left Toyota with little resources and a difficult economic terrain. The war's end had seen the leveling of most of Toyota Group Works' production facilities, and these had to be rebuilt slowly because material shortages from war further constricted production capabilities. Teetering on the verge of bankruptcy, waste was literally not an option if the Toyota brand wanted to survive. Unable to afford new machinery and technology, Toyota was forced to get the most out of their aging equipment and to rethink how to speed up production capabilities without spending money to do so. The Toyota production system has this difficult time to thank for its creation, as much as the innovative leadership of Taичи Ono, who spent 25 laborious years pushing the Toyota production system through the entire company. Though he had the support of management, workers were not as quick to sign on to Ono's ideas. Change is a struggle, and transforming an entire company's thought process and culture was a battle for Ono. However, his unconventional methods eventually paid off. In 1973, the Japanese government, under pressure from outside influences, investigated Toyota's factories. The gas crisis of that time had severely crippled the car manufacturers across the globe, but somehow Toyota was still showing a profit on their balance sheets. Assuming it was fraud, the other Japanese car makers called for an investigation. Finally, Toyota was forced to show the government officials their production system. The officials left, satisfied that Toyota's documents were, in fact, truthful. On that day, the mystique that has surrounded the Toyota production system for decades was born. In the 1970s, Ono served as an executive vice president of the Toyota Motor Corporation before retiring from the company, a little over a decade later. After his retirement, Ono took the post of president at Toyota Gosei, a Toyota subsidiary and supplier. Ono passed away in Toyota City in 1990. Still renowned as a great leader and businessman, Ono is known the world over for his innovations in manufacturing and process systems.